DC, how you doing out there? Got some Horse London. The band, I had to consider this when it was out back late 80s, early 90s, I don't know exactly. Always liked it a lot. Finally found it on vinyl a couple years ago and like it even more. Killer stuff. I believe this is the only thing they did, this EP, so I'll have to flip it halfway through this. Love it. Alright. So, BC, I had a great week. Man. Thank you, JC from Miami, for that killer beat, CLT. Got a bunch of those in here. JC, Flip Side. Thank you for the Motley Crue. Love that record. That's in here too. And, wow. Chris Brophy, thank you for your records you sent me. Minutemen and Black Flag. Great stuff too. So, alright, let's get started. So, as usual, I'll start off kind of mellow. Some Ringo Starr. A newer Ringo Starr, and this is a really good record. Love it. We're on the Road Again. I love that song. It's really good. It's got Steve Lukather there from Toto. He does a lot of the guitar on here. Co-writes a bunch. Peter Frampton's on this. A bunch of other guest stars. Paul McCartney's on this. On that first song, Paul McCartney, Steve Lukather, Ringo. It's really good. Love it. Then, of course, I got my blues in. Yeah, Horse London, man. Johnny Winter. Really getting into him. This is Nothing But the Blues. Really good blues record. I prefer his Winter's second Winter. That's a little like more rockin', but this is good. Good blues album. Love it. And this is an album that it's like kind of weird I even bought it, but I'm really liking it. Feeling Apple. Both Vegetable Colors. Great record, actually. It's very raw. Like she did most of the instruments herself. Really good stuff. Really great songs, memorable. Really different indie. You know, kind of mellowish pop, but indie, but really good. This is probably the best thing she ever did. Really good stuff there. I'm enjoying it. I love this song. So like I said, listen to this next. Great sounding. Yeah. Jealous Again. 2045. The bonus song, Waiting Guilty, really good. I like this. Sounds great. I love Horse London. So next up, did my 10-inch Alice Cooper I just got. Really good. This is way better than I thought it would be. It's killer. I love this. Great stuff on this. And I've never heard this record before. And it's not quite what I was thinking, but I liked it. Concrete Blonde. The first song, Bloodletting, that's my favorite. I love that song. Really killer. So I can't believe I haven't heard that because my old girlfriend used to be into that gothic vampire stuff. So really good. Killer singer, killer musician. I'm enjoying this. Only heard it once. Need a few more times to really get into it. But really good record. I like it. Very enjoyable. Thank you, JC, for that and all these. And like I said, listen to this next. Really great sounding record. This sounds is just popped right out of the stereo. Great sounding. There's the vinyl. The red vinyl. Vetcorp's and amazing guitars. Really good record. Thank you very much. Again. And then I heard this one. I never heard it before. And I was thinking it was going to be like a post-punk, heavy. This is nothing like what I thought it would be. It's kind of my most disappointing of the day. It's alright, but it's almost like a, oh God, like the Human League mixed with Pet Shop Boys, mixed with Frankie Goes to Hollywood, that type of thing. And it's not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like a post-punk. And it's more new wave. It's pretty good though. It reminded me a lot of the Human League. But pretty good stuff. I don't know. It's after that, I had to rock out, man. This way better. Ultimatum. This is Scott Waters' band. This is like his earliest demos they put onto vinyl, and it's maybe my favorite thing they did. I love this. It's like a little more heavy metal, a little less thrash. And that's where I love thrash and metal, but it's just a good balance here. Great album. I love this. There's Scott. Great guy. He's got an amazing channel, man. But I'm really digging his band. All three of his records I've got, I love. The other two I've heard more. That's when I just heard this one time and it blew me away. Love it. Killer stuff. There's the vinyl. Rocks Records. Man, I love this album. So after that, of course, I went a little mellower again. But this is a band. This Greg Kihn album. I love Greg Kihn. And I like to listen to him. He's always been my favorite, like, of the, back in the 80s, they had all those artists that were, Bryan Adams, Tom Petty, Greg Kihn, Bruce Springsteen. He's my favorite. Love Greg Kihn band. There's a promo copy, great record there. And then, never heard this before, blew me away. I couldn't believe how good this record was. That song, Immortal Sin, kicked my ass. I love it. Into the Pit, Nailed to the Gun. This is so good. I always thought it would be good, but this is better than I thought it would be. So, amazing. I think this is better than the pre-stuff that was out at that time, actually, but that's pretty good too. Man, I love this record. I couldn't believe how much. I can't wait to listen to the other one. Saving the other one for next week. I gotta spread it out a little because I got so much. But, wow. I'll say wow again. This album sounds so good. It's like the facelift. It just has killer sound. And like Ann Wilson, Chris Cornell, when they're singing on it, it's a very distinct. You can really pick the voices out. Really great sounding. I love this record so much. It has so much meaning to me. I just heard it so much when I was younger. And my favorite part, though, and the record's cool. I have the other version of it with Jar of Flies, and it looks just like this with the same etching. That's cool. But the sound is amazing. I think it's better sounding on here. It's just great sounding. But like I said, my favorite part though was the inner sleeves here, because every version of this album I've ever had has all the lyrics except for Love Song. This has Love Song. I had no idea they were singing Ray Don Chong over and over in Love Song. I knew a lot of the lyrics. I didn't know that. I love lyrics. It's one of my favorite things. So I was very happy that they put the lyrics to Love Song on here. And I believe that song they all played different instruments on. Like Lane Staley does the drums. The drummer Sean Kenny does the vocals. And I believe Derek Cantrell and Mike Starr flip too. So they're the opposite, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but that's what I always thought. And then, Cosmic Brian, man, this is so good. The new Rip album. And they're from Portland, Oregon, so I'm wondering if that's where the Rip City, Portland came from. Dead End, this album is a sludgy, doomy, stoner rockin' great record. Love it. Killer stuff. Oh man, they're so good. So I gotta flip the record. I didn't even get to where I'm up on the music and I have to flip it. This is only an EP, so. All right, cheers everybody. It's almost New Year's. Cheers to the VC. All my friends out there. Alright. Horse Linden. Screwed, Blued, and Tattooed. Not the Seasbees version. It's a totally different song. Good stuff. So, I gotta thank Flipside, JC, sending me this record. It sounds amazing. Love this album. I haven't heard it in a while because I have it on CD and cassette, but I listen to vinyl mainly. And man, just hearing it back again. Poison Apple, I love that song so much. Hammered, Smoke the Sky. It's such a good record. Misunderstood. It's like a totally different band, but it's still them. But man, I love this. My third favorite Crew record. Love it. It sounds great too. I was amazed at how good it sounded. It's one of the other ones that's like the volume goes up and it blows out of your speaker. It's really good sounding. Yeah, Horse London. It's a little like Motorhead. Not really, but a little bit. For this mess. Great record. Love Raven. And this is a killer album. EP. Love this. One of their best. And then I actually filmed this video already, but I thought it was going to be a block. It was taking a while. Usually I can kind of tell. So I played this record. And I'm re-recording now. I didn't want to take a chance till it gets blocked. But usually you can kind of tell when it's going to. It takes a while to get into the deal. So great record. Love this. I think good Joe. That record, man, I wish I could. It's so good. So that's where I'm at now. That's the Horse London. Next up, gonna be listening to some Hell Ripper. Wanted to wait till I got a good buzz on before I heard it. Been hearing great stuff about it. Just got it for Christmas. Excited to hear this record. And then some Alice Cooper. Last Temptation. Never heard it yet. Amazingly, even though I'm a big Alice Cooper fan, this is one of the albums that slipped by me. So I'm very excited. And I've never heard this one either. 5-Man London Jam. I mean, I love the first acoustic album they did. It'd be hard to beat that. But this has a chance. Even though Tommy Skeoch isn't there. But excited to hear that. Alright. Judas Priest. The most polarizing album. I've always loved Turbo, but a lot of people don't like it so much. But I'm excited to hear this remastered version. See what it sounds like. Here's my favorite song on this record. Good Day to Die. Great song. Man, I love this. I gotta have a drink. Alright, everyone. Cheers. Like to have another one ready. Oh, this song's so good. Love this. Can you hear that? I haven't heard it yet either. LA Guns, great band. Steve Riley on this, on the drums. I'm gonna hear this again. No Ultimatum. I'm hooked on their, man. Hooked on Ultimatum right now. Love it. Great stuff here. Scott Waters, man. Good stuff. A little more blues. I know, I haven't heard this one much. I know Andy, Cloudy Milder, thinks it's their best from the 2000s, so I'm going to play this loud. I'll play it often. Gotta get into it. Love Maiden. I even love the Dave's Bailey era. I like all Maiden stuff. Of course, the early stuff's my favorite, but it's all good. Yeah. Hey. Good song. One of the best sleaze metal albums of all time. Anyone that knows this record knows how good this is. So killer. Spread Eagle. One of the best records of the early 90s. So good. So is this. I know every word of this record. I used to sing along this album, the whole thing. Love this record. Very bluesy, heavy, hard rock, metal, whatever you want to call it. Hangman. If you ever see this out in the wild, pick it up. Great. Here's another really good one. My Little Fun House. We used to party this album all the time. Man, so good. Wishing Well. The song Rain Counts. I'm a mellow, just, oh man, it's so good. I want some of that. But my favorite song might be You Blew It. The bonus song. It's not even listed. And it's so good. I love this. Where's London, man? It's pretty good. I think this is the only album they ever did, this EP. And it's almost over. So I'm almost done. Some Screw Glued and Tattooed. I was just talking about that. Sleaze Bees. Great album. Wish I had their second one on vinyl too. That's a great one too. Power Tool. Man, I love it. My buddy Cosmic Brian will appreciate this one. From Life, Sex, and Death. Alright, I gotta go. Rock on, everybody.